And welcome to another episode of The Case of the Golden Idol. I'm Bring Stabbity, the stabbiest stab that ever stabbity'd, and with me is...
Nweismuller, here to help Stabbity indulge his idle curiosity about this game.
We were just talking about idols before this, specifically, Miku from Data Live. Anyway, for those of you on the stream wondering, we did not stream our recording of the first 3 chapters. First 2 are really kind of a prologue. Chapter 3 was really the first real one. So you'll just have to watch the VOD when it comes out. But for everyone on the VOD already, yeah, you saw it 2 days ago. All right, let's hop in. The Cursed Inheritance. Chapter 4. The Murder at the Little Mermaid.
Under the sea.
Under the sea, down where it's wetter, that's where it's better, take it from me. Oh? What do we have out here? Why did that bugger give me a note when he knows damn well? Clue's been added to the thinking panel. I can't read. Alright, looks like a homeless guy carrying wood. He's probably not homeless, just the art style of this game makes it look like he is. He's probably like a servant or something. An old
Clearly he's a fascist.
Because he's got half of shears?
Well, no, because he's got a bundle.
He's carrying a fascie on his back, yes. Yes, he is.
Sorry, I'm being a dork.
Hey, what do you know? We already have a spammer. Kill the spammer, kill the spammer, kill the spammer, do.
I murdered him, so okay.
Wonderful. Excellent. Give in to your aggressive feelings, boy. Let the hate flow through you. Alright, piece of stale bread, half shears, and a note. You can lie low for a couple of days in the old Orman's place down at the docks. Okay. The Orman has a place down by the docks. That makes sense. Alright, what else do we have here? A trapdoor in the ceiling. Okay. How about down here? An empty bed, not warm. What have we got? Window, trapdoor, shears. Okay. Good. How about here? Picture of a flower. With blood?
I think that's dirt.
Okay. Yeah, it does look kind of more brownish than reddish. Okay. The door does not open. Well, then how are we seeing both sides? But anyway, that means if you can't get through the door, you gotta go through the pair of trapdoors. As we can see here, yes. Yeah, trapdoor in the ceiling. How about here? Another pair of flowers. Looks like dandelions this time.
That's just dandy.
Call them violets there for why not? Alright, what does it say? Revenge! Revenge! Revenge RR is written on the wall. Okay, Revenge RR.
Well, the Revenge Railroad is interesting.
Take a ride on the Revenge Railroad. Okay, enough of that. The man is not breathing. I kind of assumed that. A walking cane. A ring with a ruby. Alright. And probably...
We remember those, don't we?
The ring with the ruby? Yes. It has been a while, though, so I remember they existed, but may need to go back to previous chapters to refresh my memory. If it's not all available here. A compass? Nope. A watch. The watch
Would
is
you like
ticking.
me to just remind you about the rings with rubies?
Please do.
So, the lawyer and the person who inherited the golden idol in the prior chapter had rings with rubies, as did the country squire who died from the fall from the horse in chapter
Gotcha.
2.
Okay. Very good. To my dear Maurice. Good. About here? That animation makes me think that the golden idol might have lived in there previously. Washing bowl filled with slightly bloody water. Dear Proud Beast Master, I have attended our departed brother's send-off and accepted the keepsake that he bestowed upon our... Ooh, there is a brotherhood. Time to farming points for singing redeem. Wahahaha. Hello, Kays. Welcome. Send off and accepted the keepsake that he bestowed upon our brotherhood in his will. I shall send this letter tomorrow, September 10th. I hope it will reach you without delay. Already it is midnight. I will retire to bed, for this has been a long day. May Griffin awaken, Proud Beast Initiate. Uh-huh. Oh? Alarm! Alarm! A break-in! Watchman number 2, Henry Parker. Watchman's... Really? Iantern? Did they run this through optical character recognition? Because I've seen plenty of things that OCR L's into I's, and it's annoying.
Ianterns are a well-known source of light.
Yes. Watchman's alarm rattle. Okay. And a watchman's spear. Shards of glass lie in the mud. Okay. That means that this was not a break-in, it was a break-out. And there's nobody here. So, at the moment, I don't know exactly where we are, but my guess is that whoever was here kept the door locked, used the trap door, went to here, attacked this dude, who is Proud Beast Initiate, it seems, stole potentially the idol, and went outside. Maybe. Just a theory.
I guess we'll see.
I guess we'll see. Yeah, we got 2 pages of stuff here. Alright, we can go back. Oh yeah, there's the story. But you are Mr. Watchman, and you are Henry Parker. So let's fill that in. You are Henry Parker. Good. And
Excellent.
I got into through the... That's probably through the trapdoor, while so-and-so and so-and-so were playing cards. A fight ensued upstairs, and so-and-so got stabbed with a something. Okay, lots of stuff to still fill in. Hey, Iggy! Bring Stabity, when is the next live stream on SD Gundam G-Gen? Probably tomorrow. Most likely tomorrow. But that depends on several factors.
Well, you can fill in the trapdoor if you feel confident of that part.
Mostly, but I'll hold off. I'll just have that be a guess that we make on stream and...
Fair enough.
Keep it in scratch memory. And how about you? This clue has been added to the thinking panel. Tell me, What does that man have that I lack? Considering you've got, sixpence, probably money. 7? You lie. Where's the 7th one? There are 6.
Seven pence.
Ring Stabbity. How did you get stabbed? Well, I got stabbed with a small sword. A key. A hand of cards. Okay, so here is one of the dudes playing cards. Who are you? This clue has been added to the thinking panel. A hand of cards. 2 shillings and 4 pence. That makes sense. To Annie, you are beautiful like a rose. For you, I will take any blows. Annie, you are like a glass of wine. Your hair is very fine. I will find gold in a mine if that makes you forever mine. You're piglet full of love. Oh geez, please don't be a bay pig.
Someone is a terrible poet.
Absolutely terrible. I mean, I could write something that bad. A key. A stiletto. Alright, anyway, she is... Yep.
Somebody was actively trying to be terrible at poetry there.
They were. Alright, so this is our Annie.
Oh, there's no word to click on still.
Oh, John, yes, thank you. Be calm, John. Now, I suspect that this is John, since he's the one that's complaining and she's telling him to calm down. Coincidentally, telling a man to calm down works. Telling a woman to calm down, ooh. Just deal the next one. It's all luck anyway. This clue's been added to the thinking panel. 3 shillings. Wrong. That is incorrect. They have the numbers correct, but there is no such thing as 2 pence. It's a tuppence.
But that's how much you need to feed the birds, is what I know.
Feed them a tuppence? Is that from
Feed
Mary
the
Poppins?
birds? Yes.
Okay.
Tuppence a bag.
Very good. A hand of cards. What do you have? Remember, you as an agent of our trading company have to reflect its values to the fullest. Never be late. The client leaves the port on the 10th. Be persuasive. Do not take no for an answer. We must get the client's product. Be effective. Once you have the product, deliver it to him immediately. With the servant boy. Most importantly, no matter what you do, be mindful of our reputation. Our names must remain spotless. Okay. A key. A dagger. So yes. Small sword. Stiletto. Dagger. Will that be relevant? I don't know. Oh, this clue has been added to the thinking panel. Alright. Huh.
Do you notice anything about these numbers in particular?
I mean, positives and negatives. And I'm sure they all match up, yes. So you see, like for example, 4, 2 minus 6, 2, 6 minus 8. Everything always ends up at 0. So this is their gambling, gambling list, let's say.
It's like the record of their rounds of hands.
Yeah, yep. JB lost 2, so... John somebody. And now the question is Annie AG? Or is she AB? Well, she's losing.
The one thing I can say is that ME was not doing well.
No, not at all. ME was getting destroyed. But then so was JB. I mean, JB only won 1 game.
Yeah.
He didn't lose 16, 26, 32, as opposed to 9, 7, 14. So, yeah. It's more the magnitude of losses, but still, the losses. I mean, Annie only has 2 shillings and 4 pence, so, don't strictly know if, she's been, absolutely, wrecking it. But yeah. I mean, the only J we see is JB, so I'm almost positive that JB is our John, last name B. Yeah, how about you? Oh, mother, forgive me. I will never gamble with something so dear to me again. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. Ah. A violin. A very ugly violin, and I'm sure the resonance on that thing is horrible. Looks like a brick.
Well, we can hear it being played right now.
Forgive me, he will never gamble with something so dear again. Could this perhaps be the dude that lost, stupid amounts of money in the, game? Could this be, M.E.? Maybe. We'll have to find out later. Oh, here we go. At the Little Mermaid Inn, Amazing Evan's musical performance on September 9th. Event shall commence circa 11 p.m. Okay, so he is Evan. None of these are EE, although ME might potentially be Evan, if Evan is his last name. But we'll see. Do we... Yeah, I grabbed it from the list.
It's Evans. Evans's.
Wow. I did not see that. Okay, yes. So it is Evans. Amazing Evans's. I completely did not see that first S. I just read it as Evans. Yeah, Evans's. Amazing Evans's. So we'll need to find ourselves an M name. We do have Maurice. Ooh, okay, perfect. We have that to help us figure it out. So that is Evans. The rest, JB, probably John. I'll put it in for now. And I'll go to here. And this dude, yes. Just that dude. You are John. Alright, how about here? Wanted. Robert Redruth. Escaped convict. Reward £58. Oh my. Oh my indeed. And I don't need to go there every time. It's right here.
That face looks like, on the wanted poster, looks sort of like a homeless dude, doesn't it?
Yes. Yes, it does. All right, tab. 4 GL wine. Brig. 3 GL wine. Blair. 1 GL wine. I guess these are last names.
And I'm thinking GL is glass.
Yeah, I was trying to think, what is it? I hope it's not a gallon. Better not be a gallon. Yeah, that makes sense.
Gigaliter.
Gigaliter. Oh boy. Well, it is a lowercase g, so it would be, yeah, but Giga doesn't have a matching lowercase g.
I was being a dork there, sorry.
Oh, I know you were, and I was just one-upping your dorkiness. Yeah, anyway, for the B's, we got, Briage and Blair, but for the G, we have Green. Do we have... AG is the only G. So we can safely put green everywhere there. Oh. Well, no, right. Yes, okay. These are the 3 remaining people, and those are the 3 remaining tabs. So it is Green, Breage, and Blair that are left. But we still can't prove whether Annie is green or either Breage or Blair.
Blair? Which is Blair? Sorry, I had to.
Yep. No, I get it. This perfect gentleman bought a drink and then retired upstairs. Okay. We don't see any sort of evidence that would say who has what. Did I miss? Here we go. A key. That's what I missed in his. September 9th. Dandelion Room. Hey, I was right. It was a Dandelion Room. Willard Wright. Okay. So, that appears to be a Willard Wright, but let me go back upstairs, yeah? Yep, that's Willard Wright.
And that was the name of the person who inherited the idol in the prior chapter, so...
So we can safely assume that that was the idol in the case. Alright. And Ash Blair in the Forget-Me-Not room. Do we have an AB? We do have an AB. Ash Blair. Ash Blair is in the Forget-Me-Not room, which means John is going to be John Breage. And that means that this has been Annie on the left. WW is Willard Wright. Once again. M, we do have a Maurice. I don't know if that's the correct one. And OB...
Well, do you recall where we got the Maurice word?
Let me jump back, because I do not. Was it in the room?
It was upstairs.
Yes. Our Beast Master.
Check that thing with the box and the watch again.
Oops, not there. To my dear Maurice. Okay. Okay. He lost it. Forgive me, I will never gamble with something so dear to me again. So he must have lost the watch. And that is what he was complaining about. So that
and
is...
he was...
Maurice Evans,
totally
the one who's getting totally destroyed in gambling.
And Willard Wright, who we, as we saw, was winning big, so...
Yep. So he paid up with the watch. Okay, good. So we got almost everything. We're still missing just OB. We don't have an O. And we have a pair of B's, but they've been used, so we don't know which one is which. The door to the street is shut with a latch. Right? Gentlemen, where did that blasted boy go? I really need a piss. A large kitchen knife. A partially peeled lemon. There we are. Here's our OB, Oscar Boynton. Let's just put you right in. Yes! Haha! We filled it in.
And I think we can fill in identities now that we...
That is true, yes. It has come to our attention that the good owner of the Little Mermaid offers services to those who want to transfer products that are less agreeable to the authorities. I will come by in 3 days. If you still have some spare space in your gin barrels and you're willing to earn extra money, reach out to me. Okay. A ring of various keys. All right, let's go identities. So we know that we have Annie Green in the hat. And that dude is John Briage. Briage, sure. Next was Ash Blair. Ash Blair. And Maurice Evans. And we just looked
Oscar Boynton.
Oscar Boynton. Oscar Boynton. And, do we have 8 names? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Okay, that's fine. Willard Wright, Henry Parker. We have not used Robert Redruth. There wasn't one here. I just want to double check where we potentially got that name. Okay.
Robert Redruth was on the wanted poster.
Ah, that explains it, yes. And this man is Henry. Okay, Henry Parker. Could that be Robert Redruth? Maybe. Do we have anything else?
Take a look at the wanted poster.
5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we've only got 8 names, so yes, it has to be him, but still. We'll go down. Wanted poster. Compared to... Nose... maybe? The nose kind of fits.
And the beard.
Yeah, and by process of elimination, he's the only one left. There we go. All right. So, let's say Robert Redruth got into, Willard Wright's room through the trap door while 1 and 1 and 1 were playing cards with loud music. The loud music, so we've got John Briage, Annie Green, Ash Blair. While John, let's click there, Briage, and Annie Green, and Ash Blair were playing cards with loud music. A fight ensued upstairs, and Willard Wright got stabbed with a shears. Rusty half of shears. That's what I say. No. Okay, the scroll was not filled in correctly. Man is not breathing. Doesn't say specifically what he was stabbed with. However, we can rule out...
take a look at the scene again and see if there's anything you can see that's inconsistent with the theory that caused you to fill it in as you did.
Okay. So let me just read what I filled in. Robert Redruth got into Willard Wright's room through the trapdoor while those three were playing cards with loud music. A fight ensued upstairs. And Willard Wright... Okay. Is it possible that he got stabbed? We're not seeing any damage, and you know what? That half shears is not bloody.
Well, take a look at... just re-examine Robert Redruth and everything in the room that's the scene of the crime and see if you notice anything that seems out of place.
Sounds good. All right, there's the dandelions. Revenge, Robert Redruth, I assume. That's the RR. Walking cane, ring with ruby. The man is not breathing. Right. We got the watch. Washing bowl filled with bloody water. Do we have dagger, knife, shears, small sword, dagger? Waha, stiletto, spear. So I mean, the spear is there, so didn't get stabbed.
Well,
with the
take a look
spear.
at Robert again, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Take a look at our suspect again.
Yes. The man is not breathing.
He's not the suspect.
Oh, the suspect. Sorry. Sorry, I don't know what I'm missing.
So, take it. What is Robert saying?
He is saying, why did that bugger give me a note when he knows damn well I can't read? Piece of stale bread. Old rusty half of shears. You can lie low for a couple days in the old Orman's place down at the docks. Bugger give me a note when he knows damn well I can't read. Huh. That bugger, would that be, this dude? Flightless bird. Don't know what you're missing. I think you said a few times. Yes, you did, bird. So I'm just getting my karmic justice here.
So,
a large
is the scene of the crime possible if it were done by an illiterate culprit?
Ah, that is true. That is true. That is true. Okay. In that case, I would say that it was, in fact, none other than Oscar with the knife that took care of it. This room. Fight ensued. So let's just say it was a knife? No. Now we could use hints. I don't want to yet. But, sued. Oops. No. I didn't mean that. Ashburn were playing cards. A fight ensued upstairs. Hang on. What did the... Blair... Perfect gentleman bought me a drink, retired upstairs. Yeah, So this is technically Ash Blair's room. But of course, Oscar has the keys to everything. You know what? As much as it pains me, I think I'm gonna go use that hint. Unless there's an achievement for not using hints. But okay, let me just try it one more time. What else could it be? We got the trapdoor. I was focusing on the trapdoor because the door is locked. But Oscar has all the keys. So... Oh, hang on. Well, there's a break-in, but it doesn't... Or, a breakout. They threw the glass... broke the glass out. But it doesn't necessarily mean that he was ever inside. There's no reason for him to have been inside. Okay, let me read you
And in
this.
fact, he cannot have been the culprit because he is illiterate and thus would be incapable of leaving the message on the wall.
Exactly. So I'm thinking that Oscar Boynton got into Willard Wright's room through the door because he has the keys while those three were playing cards. A fight ensued, and Willard Wright got stabbed with a knife because that's what Oscar has. No. Okay. Into Willard Wright's room. We do have the stool here. It's making me think, trapdoor. The other option...
So if the trapdoor was used, it must have been
Ash.
because it had to be someone who had the key for one door but not for the other.
That makes sense. Okay. So, let's try Ash Blair. Ash Blair got into Willard Wright's room through the trapdoor, and Ash has a dagger.
Also, he obviously didn't get in there while he was playing cards.
Ah, good thing. Okay. It happened recently, so it must have been when Ash wasn't playing. So that means it was when Oscar Boynton was playing. Alright. And... Oscar Boynton. We're playing cards with loud music. Alright, let's try that again. Ash Blair got into Willard Wright's room through the trap door. While John Briege, right? Yep, John Briege, Annie Green, and Oscar Boynton. We're playing cards with loud music. A fight ensued upstairs, and Willard Wright got stabbed with a dagger.
And once we know that Ash is the... take a look at the name of the victim in the second.
Name of the victim in the second. Got into Willard Wright's...
You see the second place you have the victim's name in that thing.
Oh.
Stay and explore and take a look at the note that Ash is carrying around right now.
All right. A man going by the name of Ash Blair crept into Willard's room through the trapdoor to steal something important. When he opened the music box, it woke Willard up and a fight ensued. Okay. In the fracas, Ash stabbed Willard and attempted to frame an escaped convict. Okay. Let's stay a while and listen.
But yeah, if you look at the note Ash Blair is carrying, now that you know the other events.
Ah, yes. Remember, as an agent of our trading company, never be late. Client leaves port on the 10th. Be persuasive. Be effective. Once you have the product, deliver it to me immediately with the servant boy. Okay. Okay, I see. Yes, this makes sense. He definitely would not take no for an answer. And he sure didn't. Cool.
And by framing the escaped convict, he's attempting to make sure their names remain spotless.
Yeah, that is true. Cool. It all fits together. Well, anyway, this mess of a recording is finally over. It only took an hour and 15 minutes to record 40-ish minutes of an episode, and probably even less once I edit it down. Yay! Anyway, please like, follow, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and Kick. Free money in the description as always, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye-bye!